Hello, this is Pamela Morgan with This Moment Productions, and we are here live with two of our writers for our 48-hour fundraiser festival. We have Dwayne Yancy, who is just waving. Dwayne, you want to introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Yancy from Fincastle, Virginia, in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
And we also, off camera, we have Sam Oty.
Hello.
And Sam, where are you from?
I am from Christiansburg, Virginia.
Okay. And then just joining us now, and I'm throwing him in here without any kind of heads up about it, but we have Ken Preuss. Ken, you want to introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
My name is Ken Preuss, and I am from a little town called Oviedo, which is just outside of Orlando, Florida.
Oh. So these are three of our writers. We'll start with, we're just going to take a few minutes. We're live, with our audience right now. Ken, what is your genre?
I will be writing a farce.
A farce. And do you have some ideas?
I have lots of ideas. I don't know if any of them will actually make it into the farce. Right now, the ideas are just the farce.
Oh. All right. Have you ever written a farce?
I've written several plays that are sort of farcical in nature. I don't know if I would, well, I guess there's one I consider a farce. So I will maybe steal from some of the rhythms of that play as we come up with ideas for my two actresses who seem wonderful and very up for just about anything. So speaking of being up, I will be awake probably until noon tomorrow when I send this, and then I will sleep.
Oh, you and me both, Ken. And Dwayne, how about you? What was your genre?
I've got thriller/mystery.
Thriller/mystery. And do you have any thoughts, any ideas?
Oh, yeah, I've got an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but.
What are you thinking?
No, that would be a spoiler.
Oh, no. All right.
Do you really want a spoiler?
Well, maybe a little.
A teaser.
A teaser.
When I heard the first line that we have to use, this reflects my background working for newspapers. I only imagined one scenario that it could possibly be, and it has to be somebody in jail.
Oh.
After a night of whatever.
Oh, interesting. Sort of like a video call from jail, or that's really cool. Very creative.
Now, that I may not ditch that because.
But that's cool.
Well, one of the actresses mentioned a backdrop that she had, that I'm intrigued by that might change all that. But
I see. This is fun. That's interesting. All right, Sam, what about you? What was your genre?
I got tragedy.
And what are your thoughts about it? Do you have any ideas?
I have an idea. It might end up being more funny sad than sad, but that's just how I roll.
Funny sad is good. Funny sad is not bad. And did you like your actors? Do you think you can work with them?
I did. I think they are going to be a great team to work with.
Awesome. You're with Cassidy, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that'll be fun. So who amongst us here has done a 24-hour or 48-hour? I think look at 2 hands go up. How about you, Sam? Have you?
I wrote a play in like 8 hours because it was due the next day. So
That counts.
Yeah.
So you can kind of treat this like that.
Yeah.
So so we're all used to working under the gun.
Yeah.
So I had started to show, and since we've got the audience, we might as well just take a look at some of the fun things that we can do with StreamYard, so that if you have any thoughts, ideas, for what you're writing, I know this is always a fun one. We have a ticker. We actually have any kind of banner that you would like to add to the screen, like this is a banner. It would look like that, or it could look like this, or this, or that. Okay, we can change the color. So that's always kind of fun. Those are the limits of the banners. Now we move on to, we have a spot here where you can use an image or a logo. And we also have overlays. Now, I really want you to stretch your imagination with these because you can make these as big or as small as you want. We can figure out where to position them on the screen any which way you like. If you want to hide an actor, like let's say for some reason we wanted to hide just Dwayne, we could in theory create an overlay where there would be a box that would hide just Dwayne and we wouldn't see him. So use your imaginations, think outside the box. You can also hide the entire thing with an overlay. Okay, so there are some kind of some flexibility there. We had a show that used them almost like emojis for the audience, you know, to kind of like highlight certain funny lines when we did a read through. We also have videos. We can do videos two ways. We can play a video that mutes everybody like this. Okay, or I can share a video from my screen. Now I don't have a video ready to share, but I'm gonna just share a screen so that you can see what that looks like. I was showing them before we went live. I will show you this screen share. And again, this is one where you want to like think outside the box and think about ways this could be used. So you can share a screen this way where we would all be along the side, just like we're on Zoom, or it could look something more like this, where it's just one actor and one small box. And that screen share can be anything you want it to, including a video. So definitely, you know, use your imagination on how that could work. I'm going to try and stop the screen share now. And then we can position people, and this might be a little more directorial than writing, but you know, again, these are the and we can all be on the screen all at once. We can zoom in really close. Oh, that's how it looks when there's 4 of us. It takes away the background. And the only kind of limitation that I have found is that you can hide people like this, but you can only show one person at a time when you've hidden the other people in the background. So we did a show where I needed a voice in the background, and if I take you off the broadcast, I can't hear you anymore. So I had to hide that person behind one actor in the front, in the foreground, so to speak. All right, so I'm going to end our live here. We'll say goodbye to our audience. Thank you guys for joining us. These are some of our really talented writers, and we look forward to seeing what they write for us in the next several hours, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours you got, right? Time's a ticking.